Morning, Mr. Coates.
Good morning, sir.
We've literally given you opportunity after opportunity. When you're out on bond, you get the opportunity to try to do things right. We give that to you going out there. You ever need resources, we give you a lawyer. It's your responsibility to ask a lawyer whenever you need resources. And then after that, you get on probation. Probation is the ultimate, I guess, opportunity for you to be able to do stuff on your own.
Yes, sir.
We now know if I let you out there and I ask you to do it on your own, it's not going to happen. You've shown that to us. And when you come back and you try to explain it, it's everybody else's fault but yours. And you try to blame it on, I ain't got a ride, I got this person, that person's not helping me out. And so now we have to resort to more drastic measures to try to get you on our side. And I think that this is it.
Yes, sir.
After this, I really don't have much more than just jail. And I'm trying to get you out, and I'm trying to get you to understand and learn and be a better person by giving you the tools.
Yes, sir. That's understandable.
That's all, right?
Your Honor, if I may,
Sure.
I mean, again, I understand how I was saying it. Like last week when I came, it did sound like I was blaming everybody else. Yes, it's docketed down. Like I have reasoning to most of those lates. The days that I didn't show, there's reasonings. Like there's reasonings to that, and it's not BS reasonings. You know what I mean? And I understand. Like it's no trust. It's not trusted that if I go home today, I'm not going to show up. I'm way closer to this side of town now. I'm not all the way out there in Katy. I was all the way out there in A-Leaf. It was further as a bus ride to get out here. And yes, there was nobody to bring me, nothing. Like, I understand, like, it's all on me. I can't blame nobody else but myself, because if I really wanted it done, I should have brought myself down here and got it done. Yes, sir, that's understandable. And I take my accountability for that. But I'm way closer. I have like a lot of good things going for me right now. Like I have a good job, a good paying job. All it takes is for me to call in to work, sir. Like literally all it takes for me to call in to work. It's a 30, 45-minute bus ride to get here. There's nothing for me to miss. Like nothing. Like I understand there's no chances that wants to be given. All I'm asking is just one. I missed that. It'd be just a year.
And here's the rub. He didn't even show up one time, right? You didn't even show up one time to your probation. That tells me that you just don't give a flip, because not even one time did you show up to probation.
Sir, I was kicked out, sir. I was kicked out.
There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, it's the pink elephant. There it goes. Mr. Coates. That was your opportunity. I don't know what's going on in your life. I don't know what's going on with you. So what I do is I have you speak to our clinicians who are best able to tell us how to move forward with this case. They have. And I think that that's the appropriate way.
I haven't even got to speaking to them.
You got what? Is there something else?
I'm just asking for a chance, bro. I messed that chance up. You could sit me down for 25 to life.
That can happen.
Like, bro, like that's all I'm asking for is just a monitor time. Like you could slap that monitor time 5 p.m. if you needed to. Like it's all on me. Like I could make a call in to work and I could show up. I was all the way out there in Katy. I'm not trying to blame nobody else, because again, yes, it's all on me. It is my fault. I should have made myself known to come down here. Again, I was kicked out due to a lot of reasoning. There was a lot of things going on in my life, sir. Nothing's going on now. I got everything straight. Like everything is situated. I got a job. All it takes is for me to call in to work, sir. Like this is not something I want to do. This sitting in there is not something I want to do. I don't belong in there. I don't belong in there with them people. I'm not one of these people that just mess up and just want to don't care. I do care.
Okay. We have a program that has been recommended by the TRAS, by the clinicians.
Sir, I'm going to be sitting here for 4 to 6 weeks, adding time before going to there.
I'll do my best.
We're going to expedite it to make sure that you get in there quicker, okay? But you have to understand, Mr. Coates, actions have consequences. This is it. I'm trying to intervene in a manner that you don't graduate to the cases that go upstairs. That's all I want. Okay? I brought you out here to let you know what's happening now, to amend the conditions.
I'd rather do my jail time, honestly.
Okay.
I don't need that place. I don't need an attitude adjustment. I'm a very respectful person. Y'all just not trying to work with me.
All right. We're gonna expedite. If need be, I'll get on the phone and I'll talk to myself.
I'm gonna sit here for another month.
Well, I'm gonna work on it for you, Mr. Coates. Mr. Oates, you were charged with harassing communication. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Judge, on August 29th, 2021, an officer was dispatched for a stalking call. The complainant stated the defendant and she were previously in a dating relationship, but had been broken up for about a year at the time. The complainant stated she had to block the defendant's number because he was calling her excessively. On this date, the complainant witness noticed that the defendant's location was close to hers, but was freaked out because the defendant had moved to Oregon. She also stated that the defendant left flowers at her house and had told the defendant about 10 times to leave her alone via text message. The defendant refused to and said that he just wanted to talk to her. The defendant stayed outside playing witness's apartment all day and watched her. The defendant took a photo of the apartment and told the complaining witness to come outside. The officers detained the defendant. The defendant admitted to calling and texting the complaining witness numerous times. The defendant had sent over 80 text messages, which the complaining witness stated excluded.
So I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond, not have any contact with this person and not to be possessing weapons. Do you understand? Now, where have you been for the last 4 darn years?
So when I got out of jail, or my posted bail, I went back home to Oregon and I started my life again and I just gave
It doesn't work like that. Now you go to jail.
And I understand that. See, when I was here, the lady told me, she was like, what are your intentions when you get out after bail? And I was like, I'm leaving. I'm not coming. I'm not going around her. I don't
You
want to
have
talk to her.
an open case and you can't just take off and go to Abu Dhabi because you want to take the hell off. Start a new life. No, it doesn't work like that. Appoint him a lawyer, please. Take a seat for me in the jury box. Okay. Hi, Emma.
Can I approach Judge? I'm here on Mr. Osis. He's the gentleman that found out he had a warrant and walked in. I am here asking if you would reinstate.
Come up.
From his previous one.
He's been gone for
So
3 years.
if I may, Judge, when he was originally arrested at magistration, the magistrate asked him what his plan was if she let him out. He said his plan was to go back home to Oregon, and she said, good, do that and stay out of trouble.
Are we supposed to take what he says at face value now?
And Judge, he also has had no contact with the police for 4 years because he's had this warrant since 2021.
Did we look? Did you do an?
There's no FBI number, Your Honor. Let me check a state ID.
You need it?
Okay.
Yeah, but because he had the warrant, if he had contact with the police in Oregon or Georgia or South Carolina.
Where are you living now, Mr. Oates?
I live in South Carolina with my 2 best friends. One of my best friends is trying to get me a job at the construction.
Not now, while this case is open.
Well, I know, and that's how I found out about all of this, because I took my drug test and my background check, and they said that they couldn't hire me with an active case. And so as soon as I found that out, I called the court, and I couldn't get through, but I kept calling, and I finally got through. And I told your assistant or one of your assistants that said as soon as I get enough money to travel down there, I will be there. I'll pay my bond, and I will take care of this case. And so as soon as
How old are you?
27, sir.
So what are you doing?
Right now, I work for Dick's Sporting Goods, as in the process of trying to get the job as a construction worker, as a pipe fitter.
Okay, I'll reinstate and I'll put a monitor on his ankle.
Okay.
You take off again. I'll never do this again. I'm not gonna give you another PR bond.
Can I ask you a question, sir?
Sure.
So I do live in South Carolina. Am I allowed to go back? I can give you all the information. So I have to stay in
This
Houston.
case is from 2021. It's now time to take care of it.
Okay.
So I have
You
to
know,
stay.
really? Do you have an offer in this case now?
Not yet, Your Honor. We have spoken to the complainant. Being that it's so old, being he's coming in on his warrant, we can reach out and get a quick reset so we can talk to the complainant again, see where she's at.
And
Go from there.
Judge, we would ask for a 10-day trial setting.
Your Honor, that's just.
I mean, that's,
I know.
it's his fault that he's gone. I'm not going to blame the state because of it.
That's
No. No, no, no.
Apologize for that.
Do you see how many problems it creates?
Yes, sir.
Really,
I do.
you're supposed to live and you sign paperwork reflecting everything. So you need to read every single thing that you sign because there are consequences when you do whatever the hell you want to do.
Yes, sir.
All right. He gets an ankle monitor today. I'm going to reinstate his bond.
Okay,
So I'll give you as much time as you need,
Okay.
whatever you guys, but this case,
We know what setting you're on.
within 30 days, it's play or trial. I'm not
Okay.
giving you more than 30 days. So
we'll talk about
you
it.
talk to her.
Yes, sir.
She'll explain everything to you, but
Yes, sir.
this case lives and dies within the next 30 days, meaning you must either accept the plea bargain or I'm setting your case for trial in 30 days.
Yes, sir.
So we'll give him an ankle monitor today, waive all the fees, no drugs, no alcohol, no weapons, no contact with the complaining witness, no going where she lives. And I don't know if he's had any kind of recent contact or not.
We will, again,
Okay,
we'll check.
all right,
Okay, glad to see it in a moment.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
thanks.